Uber thinks a popular 90s toy will cut down on volatile drunk passenger behavior.
Huh.
Interesting. Is a hotter VW Golf GTi Clubsport on the way? Yeah, maybe. And Lamborghini hits record sales again. Plus, a mid-engine Corvette confirmation-ish thing. Oh, and it's Tuesday, so someone will be doing what, AK?
Doing it wrong, Derek D.
That's right. Hey, you know who did the opposite of doing it wrong today? That awesome little groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. Yeah, didn't see his shadow. So spring's coming early. That's what I'm talking about. An early spring. Yes.
Yay.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Punxsutawney Phil.
Stoked about it.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. This is Fastlane Daily. Happy Groundhog Day. Uber thinks the popular 90s toy will cut down on volatile drunk passenger behavior. Is a hotter VW Golf GTi Clubsport on the way? Yeah, maybe. And Lamborghini hits a record, get it, Groundhog Day.
Got him!
Got him, that's
Got
right,
him.
yes. Right, Erica, you know that movie, Groundhog Day?
Oh, absolutely.
Everything just happens over and over again?
Yep,
Sure.
until he gets
Starring
it right.
who?
Bill Murray.
Yeah. Erica's never seen Groundhog Day. Add that to the list. All right, how many Lamborghinis does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just kidding. How many Lamborghinis were sold last year? Any guesses? AK, take a wild guess.
5,000.
Well, 3,245.
That was my second guess.
Yeah, I figured that. And that figure represents a new record for the Italian supercar maker, which moved more supercars in 2015 than it has in any of its past 53 years of existence. Lambo isn't stopping here either, because that number will most likely grow in the coming years. This is an enormous increase over the 2,530 units it sold in 2014, which in itself was a new record then. Once production of the new Lamborghini Urus ramps up, the company expects to sell approximately 3,000 of them each year alone. And if that's the case, it would double the record numbers from last year. Well, there's only one thing to be said to a company doing so well.
Oh, good for you.
Yes, and how was it, Lambo? I'm sure you guys are just rolling in the dough.
Yep.
Yep, over there at Lamborghini. You probably would think that 4 performance versions of the Volkswagen Golf are enough to cover, every performance angle for the most part, right? Well, not to VW, because they are thinking about adding one more. A VW high-ranking official said that a more hardcore version of the Golf GTi Clubsport is on the table. So here's the table, it's on it. You know what I'm saying? The lightweight GTi Clubsport drops the rear seat and lots of sound deadening material in order to shed some weight off the already pretty light 3,000-pound normal model. The turbocharged 2-liter engine is going to be bumped up by 20 horsepower to a nice, round, and even 300 of these. Although, all that being said, nothing is guaranteed at this point, and VW's supervisory board is cautious about the message the new car will bring with all this, emissions mishigash going on. In related news, I say, emissions, bobitions, banana fana fofitions, fee fi fomissions, emissions, right?
Yep.
Do you care that much?
Nope.
Me either. You remember the game Bop It? Yeah, they had a commercial back in the 90s, this one right here, yeah, Bop It, twist it, blah. Well, Uber thinks that electronic toy could make its drivers safer. A pilot program in Charlotte, North Kakalaka is placing Bop It toys in the backseat of cars, hoping to entertain the drunken customers. I actually think it's the new version, though, called the Bop It XT. Here's the commercial for that one. It's a little more advanced. It's got more options. If you didn't have the Bop It as a kid, it's basically like an electronic version of Simon Says, but you lose if you don't bop it or twist it or pull it or spin it, turn it, or flick it in time. We are talking about a toy here, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. Anyway, Uber's chief security officer said, quote, an intoxicated rider who is engaged in something interesting is less likely to be irritable and aiming aggression at the driver. This strategy could help prevent violent incidents like that one video of the former Taco Bell executive punching an Uber driver. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, it just wasn't me. And the girl from last week who was a doctor who we had on doing it wrong, she said the same thing. That wasn't me. No, it was you, and you were drunk. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And you were belligerent. I think it'll mostly just result in a record number of bop-its being stolen from Uber cars, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. You know what will also distract drunk people? Punxsutawney Phil. Sure, why not? Just put a groundhog in the back. I'm sure that should keep the drunks busy for a while. You know?
Sounds dangerous.
I've been drunk in the back of an Uber before, and all I do is just talk to the person. You know, engage. I'm sure most people are friendly. You know, if you're a violent drunk, then you shouldn't drink. Then don't even bother calling an Uber. Uber yourself and don't drink, right? All right, could 2016 be the year of the confirmed mid-engine Corvette? Well, according to Corvette Forum, it will be. The website has apparently received an inside tip from a reliable source that General Motors will approve a mid-engine Corvette sometime this year. Rumor has it that some dude named Frank, his friend's brother's boss, knows a guy who went to school with a cousin of a dude who's a technician at GM. It's his sister. Yeah, she leaked it.
Oh.
That's how it all went down. It has been claimed that the development of the car is so far progressed that it's approaching the point of no return and has to be launched as a direct rival to the third generation Ford GT. Whoa. Given the successful sales figures of the newest Corvette, the C7 generation, GM will apparently sell the mid-engine Corvette alongside the existing model, but it will, of course, be a much more expensive alternative, possibly costing around the same as the new Ford GT or a Lamborghini Aventador. That's expensive. But a mid-engine Corvette, a lot of people want it. All right, okay. Let's all see who is going to be on the show today doing what?
Doing it wrong.
Doing it wrong. Okay, so this video is from somewhere in an Asian country, and at first you hear the two women in the car talking they're in a parked car talking. They seem relaxed, nothing crazy about that, normal, people talking in a car. Now when I first saw this, I was just waiting for, a car or something to come flying into frame and hit the building or hit one of those cars. Well, that doesn't happen because this car starts moving. The occupants seem panicked and bam, right into the front door of the hotel. And it breaks that glass above the blue rectangle looking thing right there. Okay, so yeah, that was ridiculous, but the car is parked now. It's stopped. Let's get on the brake, put the car in reverse, back up slowly, go from there. Analyze the damage, see what we did. Not too much. It doesn't seem like it's that bad. Let's see if that's what they did. Nope. Yeah, right through the front door, shatters them. Into the lobby they go, and right into the front desk or an office or something. What? What? Yep. Now what I don't understand is at one point, like I said before, they were stopped and still outside with minimal damage. Probably more damage to the car than to the building, except for that glass. Would she have her foot like jammed on the gas until it pushed through? Was she just really trying to? It was the second effort that really did the damage. Yeah, I don't get it. The one lady seems to be laughing at the end. Maybe she's so in shock that's her like coping mechanism. Like she starts laughing,
the
like
awkward laugh.
like no one was hurt, but it's like I can't believe we just did that. Anyway, checking into your hotel. You're doing it wrong.
Good one.
Come on. Yeah, it's one way to get to the front of the line. Also, driving a car correctly, just in general. Doing it wrong.
Opening doors.
Opening doors.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you do that with your hands usually.
That's exactly
Or it like sees you and it like opens automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, car not so much. Yeah, that's not gonna work for you. Anyway, watch it again. You sure can. The link is in the description. All right, there you go. So we said earlier that Uber is putting bop-it toys in their cars to basically occupy drunk passengers. So our FLD question of the day is, what are the things do you think Uber, or I guess any taxiing service could do, Lyft, regular taxis, I don't know. What do you think they could do to prevent drunk people from getting violent? Any ideas?
I don't know. Video game, movie.
Yeah, like people have their phones already. Maybe there's a movie playing. Maybe, you know what a lot of taxi drivers by the beach in Jersey do? They have candy. They give candy.
Oh.
So you're driving, like, oh, Skittles, no way, you're the best taxi driver ever. Mike and Ike's. Oh, you get a Mike and Ike's?
Like
Come
an
on.
Ike's, so you're drunk, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of them did. Now, I guess bop it. is what Uber's going with. Let us know what you guys think. Hashtag FLDQ of the D, and you can send your own into.
Tips at FastlaneDaily.com.
That sure is the one. And that's going to do it for this Groundhog Day episode of Fastlane Daily. I'm Derek D. Thanks for watching the show. Now go watch Groundhog Day with Bill Murray over and over again.
I knew that.
Eric, it really is a great movie. It's funny. It's just, I'm
Yeah.
a big Bill Murray fan, but it's just a good movie. I think it airs all day today. Like on one channel, which is ironic. It airs constantly.
Right.
If you see the movie, you'd get it. Yeah, so that's it for this Groundhog Day episode of Fastlane Daily. I'm Derek D. Thanks for watching, everybody. And that's it for this Groundhog Day episode of Fastlane Daily. And that'll do it for this Groundhog Day episode of Fastlane Daily. I'm Derek D. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh my God, stop.
And that's it for this Groundhog Day episode of Fastlane Daily.